Welcome back. In this demo I'm going to show you how you can create a basic experiment with Synapse. I'll show you how to start from a template, and how to begin recording and storing data. To begin, let's take a look at the processing tree. In an earlier demo I configured the rig, so the devices in my hardware system are shown here. With that done, I'm ready to build my first experiment. One of the fastest ways to build an experiment is to use a template. Templates give me basic data collection functionality as a starting point when building my experiment. Clicking the experiment button, and then selecting More from the menu, will display the experiment management window. Categories of experiments are shown on the left, and category contents on the right. Templates is a special category. The experiment templates are built by TDT engineers, and are protected, so they can't be written over accidentally. In this demo, I will be making an experiment to record EEG signals from my PC amplifier. The EEG_stream template looks like it might be the best choice for me, so I'll select it on the right. When I press this button, Synapse creates a new experiment from the selected template. In the processing tree, a task block called a gizmo has been added beneath the PC amplifier. The gizmo represents processing instructions that Synapse will use to record, filter, and store the EEG data. Clicking the gizmo displays its options to the right. If I needed to fine-tune the settings for this experiment, I could do it here. Notice that both the experiment button and the subject button are colored red. Whoa! That means they need to be configured before I can begin collecting data. I'll click the experiment button, and save as. Here, I can enter a new name, and select an icon to represent this experiment. Everything has been entered, so it's time to click Save. Next, I'll click the Subject button, and create a new subject with name and icon. And click Save again. The name of the experiment and subject, along with the date and time when the file is created, will be used to name the tank and block where data will be stored during each recording. Information about the experiment, including settings and preferences, will also be saved in Synapse's history. When we're ready, clicking the Record button will switch Synapse to the runtime interface, and begin data collection. Here we go. I'll scale the plot. And voila! EEG data from the PZ5 is filtered, displayed on my screen, and is streaming to disk. I'll explain more about the runtime interface in another demo. Until next time.